备。
Hello, I am number 1. I would like to tell you a story called Dad Has World Cup Fever. As you all know, the World Cup was held in Russia this past summer. A lot of Taiwanese were glued to their televisions late at night, cheering for their favorite country. Well, my dad was crazy about the World Cup too. He stayed up every night, sometimes past 4 a.m. My mom would wake up, come into the living room and scold him. It's 3 a.m., John. For goodness sake, you're not a young man anymore. You have to work today. But Dad would just say, all right, dear, I will come to bed in a minute. And he will keep watching and only get a few hours of sleep. He looked terrible. Is Dad sick? I asked Mom one day. Does he have a fever or something? No, dear. He just has World Cup fever. Dad would drink beer and eat wasabi chips and hook and pound the table. Oh, come on, swim! John, it's 2 a.m. Stop making so much noise. All the neighbors will complain. My mom would nag. But it's only once every 4 years, honey. Don't honey me. I know you're watching the Swedish woman cheering for their team. Then my dad got a bright idea of betting on the games. He played the sports lottery and Mom found out. John, you fool, you don't even understand football. What are you betting for? Oh dear, it's just a little money. Then when Russia lost, I found him whipping his beer. $5,000. Why did I bet $5,000 on a dark horse? Well, I'm sure many people miss the World Cup now that it's over. I, for one, am glad. Now my dad doesn't have World Cup fever. Instead, he just stares at the black TV, wishing there was a game on. Poor man. 4 years is a long time to have to wait. And nowadays, I hear Mom complain, John, when are we going to start exercising and lose that beer belly? So sad. Well, that's my story of Dad Has World Cup Fever. Thanks for listening.
2号请上台，3号请准备。
Hello, I'm number 2. I'm sure you heard the expression, money can't buy love. But there is something else money can't buy. Listen to my story called Money Can't Buy Everything and find out what it is. Jenny was a 10-year-old girl. She was the only child of a parent. Jenny's father was a very busy businessman who could not spend time with his daughter. He usually came home after Jenny was asleep and was off to the office before she woke up in the morning. Poor Jenny just wanted the father's attention. She longed to go outdoors with her father and play within the park just like a frisbee with their dad. However, one day, Jenny was stunned to see her father at home in the evening. Dad, you're home! Yes, dear. My meeting was cancelled, so I'm at home. But after a couple of hours, I have to take a flight, her father replied. When will you be back? Jenny asked. Tomorrow afternoon, said her father. Jenny was indeed thought for a while. Dad, how much money do you earn in a year? And are you happy with what you earn? Yes, dear, I'm very happy. In fact, I'm planning to open a new branch. Dad, I'm glad to hear that. How much do you earn in a day or an hour? Jenny's father was puzzled. Jenny, why are you asking this question? But Jenny was adamant. Jenny's father finally replied, it will be around $25 an hour. Oh, I got it! Jenny ran to her room and came back with a piggy bank that contained her savings. She handed a piggy bank to her father. Dad, I have $50 in my piggy bank. Can you spare 2 hours for me? I want to go to the park and then have dinner with you tomorrow evening. Can you please mark this our schedule? Jenny's father was speechless. The moral of the story is, the greatest gift parents can give their children is time. Thank you.
We have some fruit tea and latte. The latte. Can I have the latte?
3号请上台，4号请准备。
Hello, I am number 3. I would like to tell you a story called Believe It or Not. There was once a hardworking woodcutter who unfortunately had a wife with a big mouth. She was the kind of woman who just could not keep a secret. Do you know what she would say to her neighbors? My husband has a secret girlfriend, and she would go on and on telling anyone who would like to listen to her. Everyone knew how that woman loved to talk. I've got to do something before everyone finds out who my secret girlfriend is, said the woodcutter to himself. He thought and finally came up with a plan. He went out and made some careful preparation, and then returned to get his wife. I found something in the forest, he told her. Come with me, and I'll show you. His wife followed with him into the forest, and soon they came to a tree. Look at that, the woodcutter said to his wife. There's a fish growing on that branch. His wife was surprised, especially when he climbed the tree and brought on the fish for her to see. They walked out and soon came to a river. I'll just pull in my net and see what I'll caught, the woodcutter said to his wife. He pulled in his net, and inside it were several rabbits. How very interesting, he said. Now there are rabbits in the river. Soon after this, they came to a place where a woodcutter had hidden a bag with all of the money that he had saved over the years. Look, wife, he said, this is what I found, a bag with all of the money. The next day, his wife couldn't stop her mouth to tell her neighbors all the wonderful things she had seen. I saw a fish growing on a tree, she said, and her neighbors rolled their eyes. And my husband had rabbits in the river, she said, and her neighbors grinned at the other. Then my husband found a bag with all the money. Isn't it wonderful? Her neighbors shook their heads and went home. Nobody believes her. So her husband's money were saved. And so that his secret girlfriend from then on. The end. Thank you.
4号请上台，5号请准备。
Hello, I'm number 4. I would like to tell you a story called The Big White Mouth Frog. There was once a green frog with a very big mouth. He was always going up to the others and shouting, "Who are you? I'm the big white mouth frog." That frog drove everybody crazy. What a big mouth that frog has, said the animals. One morning, he decided to find out what everybody else ate for breakfast. He hopped out of his pond, went straight to the zoo, and began to bother the animals. First, he met the giraffe. "Who are you? And what do you eat for breakfast?" The giraffe looked down. "I'm a giraffe, of course. I eat leaves for breakfast." The frog yelled, "Well, I'm a big white mouth frog. I eat flies for breakfast." Next, he met the elephant. "Who are you? And what do you eat for breakfast?" "I'm an elephant, of course. I eat plants for breakfast." "Well, I'm a big white mouth frog. I eat flies for breakfast." Later, he met the monkey. "Who are you? And what do you eat for breakfast?" "I'm a monkey, of course. I eat bananas for breakfast." "Well, I'm a big white mouth frog. I eat flies for breakfast." Then the frog met a crocodile and shouted, "Who are you? What do you eat for breakfast?" With a hungry look in her eyes, the crocodile answered, "I'm a crocodile, of course, and I love to eat big white mouth frogs for breakfast. Do you see any big white mouth frogs around?" When the big white mouth frog heard that, his white mouth closed up and got very, very small. And he said, "Nope, I didn't see any big white mouth frogs. Hope you find one. Sorry, I got to go now." The big white mouth frog hopped back to his pond as fast as he could. And after that, he knew that sometimes it's better to keep his big white mouth shut.
5号廖燕怡请上台，6号请准备。
Hello, everyone. My name is Irene. I'm going to share a story with you. The story is Little Helpers. A little crab sees a whale. "Hey, what are you doing? Why are you swimming?" asks the little crab. "I like to swim, but there's not enough water here," says the big whale. "Push, push, push." "What are you doing?" cries the whale. "I'm pushing you," says the little crab. "Oh, you are too fast," says the little crab. "I'm hot and thirsty," says the big whale. "Wait," says the little crab. The big whale sees many animals. Some birds and turtles are pulling his tail. And many more crabs are carrying water to him. Suddenly, the whales are coming in. Push, push, push! Whale shout! What are you doing? Asks the big whale. We are pushing you back into the sea, says the little crab. The big whale is swimming. The crabs are singing and dancing. Yippee! Thank you, my friends, says the big whale. From this story, I learned how well to help others. Also, don't judge a person by his or her appearance. The most important, I might have a limitation, but when we are together, we can do everything. Thank you.
6号玉安请上台，7号请准备。
Good morning, everyone. My name is Vivian. My story is a surprise from Australia. The school day ends, and Erica quickly put her books in her bag and runs out of the classroom. Her friend Penny asks, "Do you want to play baseball with us?" Not today. Today is a special day, Erica says. On the way home, her friend Jenny asks, "Do you want to join us in the park? We can play hide and seek." Not today. Today is a special day. Erica rushes back home without stopping and talking to her friends. Today is a special day. Erica is very excited. She runs home and thinks about her uncle. She spoke with him on the phone a week ago. He is returning from Australia and he is bringing a special surprise with him. Erica is very happy. She thinks about the surprise that he will bring. Maybe he is bringing a surfboard. I can learn how to surf. Maybe he is bringing nuts from Australia. Oh, I can eat nuts all day. Or maybe he is bringing a kangaroo. That is not so good. I don't know where to put a kangaroo. Erica finally arrives home. Her parents are there, and her uncle is there. She is very happy to see him. And she jumps up and down. "Uncle, uncle," she says. "What special surprise do you have for me from Australia?" Well, her uncle smiles and answers, "I have for you an Australia aunt." Thank you for listening. Have a nice day.
7号请上台，8号请准备。
Hello everyone, my name is Eric. Today I would like to tell you a story called A Letter to My Aunt. Dear Aunt, how are you? When will you come back to Taiwan? I miss you and my baby sisters. Of course, I miss presents that you always bring back for me, just like Santa's Christmas gift. Also, I miss time to stop playing hide and seek with sisters, going hiking outdoors, and so on. I remember when the first time I saw you, I was very shy. I played alone, and I was scared of talking to you. When the second time you came back, I could be much closer to you. Especially, you gave me the gift that I really wanted. I heard you were not good at English before you went to the US. On the plane to San Francisco, a gentleman helped you with a problem because of your poor English. You started to know and hang out with this gentleman who became my uncle-in-law after you got married with him. What a wonderful and amazing story. However, I was laughing hard when I first time heard it. San Francisco, the city you live in, is the place that I long for going. With the melody, if you're going to San Francisco, be sure to wear some flowers in your hair. From the song of San Francisco, I imagine there is a colorful and joyful picture of impressed. Golden Gate Bridge, busy Fisherman's Wharf, and lovely jingle cars. I really want to visit this beautiful city. I miss you, Uncle, and my baby sisters, and hope I can see you soon. Wish the best of you and your family. Your nephew, Eric. Thank you. Listen.
8号宽凯桥，请上台。9号请准备。
Hello, I am number 8. I'm going to tell you a story of Little Red Riding Hood. I know you heard the story before, but this version is different. So listen up and find out how it ends. As soon as Hope began to feel that he would like a decent meal, he went and knocked on Grandma's door. When Grandma opened up, she saw the short white teeth, the horrible green, and with a sad, "May I come in?" Poor Grandma was terrified. "He's going to eat me up," she cried. And she was absolutely right. He ate her up in one big bite. But Grandma, small and tough, and Wolfie Wall, that's not enough. I hadn't yet begun to feel that I would have a decent meal. Then he added with a frightful leer, "I'm therefore going to wait right here till the Miss Red Riding Hood comes home from walking in the woods." He quickly put on Grandma's clothes. Of course, he had in those. He dressed himself in coat and hat. He put on shoes, and after that, he even brushed and curled his hair. Then sat himself in Grandma's chair. In came the little girl in red. She stopped. She stared. And then she said, "What her big ears you have, Grandma?" "Oh, better to hear you with," Wolf replied. "What her big eyes you have, Grandma?" "Oh, better to see you with," Wolf replied. Then the Red Riding Hood said, "But Grandma, what a lovely great big foreign coat you have on." "What coat? Have a tell me what big teeth I got." "Oh, well, no matter what you say, I'm going to eat you anyway." The small girl smiled, took down her gun, and aimed at Wolf's head, and bang, 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 she should see that. A few weeks later, in the wood, I came across Riding Hood, but what a change! No cough rat, no silly
上台，10号请准备。
Hello everyone, my name is Norma. Today I will tell you a story called Little Minds Goes Online. Once there was a little egg that did not hatch. Everyone was worried. The farmer hoped it could hatch, and finally it hatched. Everyone was so happy and spoiled the little chick. Every time she did something wrong, everyone would always say, "It's okay, she was just a kid." Therefore, the chick never learned the lesson. One day, the chick saw the farmer order a pizza online. She was very keen to do it. At night, she went into the farmer's house. The chick hopped. Tiptoe, tiptoe, stop. Shh, don't wake up the cat. She got into the study and clicked. She bought herself a pizza. The next day, the pizza delivery arrived. The farmer was so confused. He and his wife still enjoyed the unexpected pizza. The chick saw it. She was very pleased. The next night, she went into the study again. Tiptoe, tiptoe, stop. Don't wake up the cat. She got into the study and clicked. She bought 10 beautiful handbags and 5 shiny luxury necklaces. The next day, the delivery arrived. The farmer's wife was so angry and blamed the farmer for wasting money. Finally, they found out it was the chick. It's okay, she was just a kid, everyone thought. So the chick didn't get blamed. She was amused. Suddenly, she thought it would be cool if she had an online friend. On the following night, she tippy-toe, and clicked. She bought herself a pink bucket hat. She clicked again. She bought herself a frilly blouse. She put on her hat and frilly blouse and said, I look pretty. The chick posted her pictures on the social site and waited. Click! Another chick sent a chat invitation to her. They had a good time on the internet and decided to meet up. In the forest, she saw no one but a big red fox. I am looking for my online friend, the chick said. That's me, the fox said. The chick was scared and begged. Please don't hurt me, I'm just a kid. The fox just replied, Hey, I know. This is the end of the story. Thank you, everyone.
10号李彦群请上台，11号请准备。
Hello, I am number 10. I would like to tell you a story of the goose and the golden eggs. Once upon a time, there lived the farmer and his wife. The farmer worked hard on his farm, but they were still very poor. One day, a strange-looking goose came to the farm. Tying up the goose, the farmer was thinking, I should cook this goose for breakfast in the morning. He smiled a little with satisfaction. The next morning, the farmer approached the goose to cook it. However, he was startled to see that the goose had laid a golden egg. How did I get so lucky? The farmer was so happy that he danced sharply. Every morning, there was a golden egg, and every day, the farmer took an egg to the market and sold it. Everybody loved to buy the golden eggs. Slowly, the farmer and his wife became richer and richer. One day, the farmer's wife, who was a greedy person, said to her husband, We're making a lot of money now, my dear. The schools give us a golden egg every day. So there must be an enormous amount of the goose's stomach. Let's kill the goose and cut it open. Then we can get all the gold. No, said the farmer. It's a good goose. I don't want to kill it. Every day it gives us a golden egg, and slowly we're becoming rich. You foolish man! We're becoming rich slowly. But if we get all the gold at once, we'll be rich instantly. She grabbed the knife, killed the goose, and cut open the goose's stomach. But they found nothing, just what any ordinary goose would have. What? How could this be? Cried the wife. But it was too late. The goose was already dead. Now we will become rich quickly or slowly, said the farmer, shaking his head sadly. This story teaches us a very important lesson. Don't be greedy and be satisfied with what you have, or you may regret it. Thank you.
11号剪丝心请上台，12号请准备。
Hello, good morning. My name is Teresa. Today I'll tell you the story. We're going on a bear hunt. We're going to catch a big one. What a beautiful day. We're not scared. A river, a deep, cold river. You can go over it. You can go under it. Have to go through it. Splash, 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 splash. We're going on a bear hunt. We're going to catch a big one. Mud. Thick, oozy mud. You can go over it. You can go on it. Let's go through it. Squitch, scourge, squitch, scourge. We're going on a bear hunt. We're going to catch a big one. A forest, a big, dark forest. You can go over it. You can go under it. You have to go through it. Stumble, trip, stumble, trip. We're going on a bear hunt. We're going to catch a big one. Okay. A narrow, gloomy cave. We can go over it. We can go under it. We've got to go through it. Tiptoe, tiptoe. What's that? One shiny nose, two big furry ears, two big gobbly eyes. It's a bear! Quick, back through the cave. Tiptoe, tiptoe. Back through the forest. Stumble, trip, back through the mud. Squish, 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 squish.
台13号，请准备。
Good morning, everyone. My name is Ben. Today, I would like to talk about the goat and the fox. One day, the fox was hungry and he couldn't find anything to eat. He walked around and around in the fields. Suddenly, the fox fell into a well by accident. No matter how hard he tried, he couldn't get out of it. At that time, a thirsty goat came to drink some water. When he saw the fox, he asked, "How's the water down there?" The fox shouted loudly, "Great! Why don't you come down here and enjoy with me?" "Sure," said the goat, and he jumped down into the well right away without thinking too much. After the goat quenched his thirst, "Gulu, gulu, gulu." The fox said, "Here's a good idea. Let me stand on your back so that I can jump out. When I'm out, I will help you pull you up. Then both of us will be free." The goat believed what he said and agreed to his idea. But Fox didn't keep his word. As soon as he got out, he quickly walked away. The goat was very angry with the fox for lying. The fox turned around and said, "You deserve it. You should have thought twice before doing anything." The story, the goat and the fox, reminded me of an old saying, "Look before you leap." It teaches us really think about the result before we make any hasty decisions. We don't actually know how this story turns out, but I hope the goat got out. Okay? And you know, maybe one day, that old mean fox will get into some trouble once again. And I bet the goat will think twice before helping him. Once again, my name is Ben. I hope you enjoy my story. Have a great day. Thank you.
13号张凯飞，请上台。14号，请准备。
Hello everyone, my name is Effie. Today, I would like to talk about Charlie and Dinosaur. Charlie is a happy boy. He has many toys and he loves them a lot. But when Charlie's bad, he plays with them every day. Charlie, they aren't just toys, they're friends. But today, Charlie can play with them. He doesn't have time to play, and he isn't happy about it. There's a sad look on his face. But what did he do? It's 10 o'clock now, and he's still doing his homework. He doesn't even have time to make a gift for his mom. "I can't play with you," Charles says the toys. "Mom's birthday is coming, but I don't have any gift for her." Then Charlie sits at his desk and does his homework. It is so tired now. Soon he falls asleep at his desk. "Hey, let's have prayer," a blue dinosaur says. "But what can we do?" an orange toy dinosaur asks. "We can't do his homework for him, but we can help the birthday for his mom," a purple dinosaur says. So they call the officers to help. "Yes," our toy says. "They were happy to help too." They put stickers and dates on the picture farm. "It's a pretty gift," all the toys are so glad. The next morning, Charles gets up. He washed his face and brushed his teeth. He got his broom and get his school bag. Then His sister gift is next to on his bed. He is so happy. That's a great gift for his mom. Thank you for listening and hope you had a great time.
14号杨景涵，请上台。15号请准备。
Hello everybody, my name is Iris. I'm 9 years old. I got a special present on my second birthday. It is my beloved friend Toto. My parents introduced her when I just woke up. Today I will tell you something about her. She looks like a great fat cat, but she isn't a cat. She has 2 big ears and eyes. She has a small nose and she doesn't have mouth, but she can sing. She likes to eat candies and ice cream. She doesn't like to eat banana. She is afraid of water, so she doesn't like to swim. She sometimes asks me, why is the sky blue? But I don't know why. So I always say, because you like the color blue, the sky turns blue for you. She's always pleased when I tell her that. Her favorite game is catching fish. When she catches some fish, she always says, do you want to eat some? But I don't like to eat fish. I just say, no, thank you. I like to sleep and eat something with Toto. She doesn't only like fish, but also sweet, juicy, and huge fish. We live around fun. She's sometimes naughty. You know, she will sneak into the fence and steal some fish. Every time I know what she does, I tell her off and go to say sorry to the farmer. Of course, we usually have a lot of fun when we are together. She took me to the theme park. The roller coaster, jump tower, and go-kart were so exciting. We screamed around on the roller coaster, but the view is so beautiful. It's at the highest point. We saw the breathtaking ocean and unforgettable sunset. I remember I read something about friendship. It says friendship is one mind in 2 bodies. I can't agree with it more. I feel we are twins when we spend time together. Toto has another friend, Louis. He is a small boy cat. His nose is pink and his ears is black. He is 2 years old and he is very timid. He likes to stand on Toto's head, but sometimes he falls off when he's not being very careful. They often go fishing. Sometimes Louis falls in the lake. Toto will jump in and save Louis, but Toto can't swim. She can't save Louis. I have to save both of them. I have a lot of friends in my school, but Toto always is my best friend. Thank you for listening to my story. I have to go Paris around with Toto and Louis. They are waiting for me. I will tell you more interesting stories next time here.
我来说这个调整一下。好。我还是这个突然间感电。测试一下哈，测试。
15号李义勤请上台，16号请准备。
Good morning, everyone. I'm Golinda Lee. Today, I would like to tell you a good story about helping the single girl. Once upon a time, there was a farmer. Every day, he went to his farm and checked the growth of the singlings. He hoped they could become taller and taller, but the singlings were growing very slowly. He got so worried. After seeing other people's farms, He hoped his village follower told us and invested in the village. In this way, he could sell the rice and get money at once. One day, when the farmer was on his way to the field, a wonderful idea suddenly his mind. I can't help but simply go fast. He hurried on his bed and jumped into the field. He carefully lifted up his fingers one after another from the soil. The little simply looked taller than before, but the roots of both plants were exposed, and the root can live without soil. After hard work, he came home late. As soon as he got to the door, he yelled at his wife, "Honey, I'm home. I'm so tired. You know what? I did a great job." "What did you do on the farm today?" asked his wife. "Why not go to the field and see the beautiful scenery?" said the man proudly. "I helped the seedlings grow faster. They become taller." By hearing these words, his wife ran to the farm happily. But she only saw all the seedlings withered, because the seedlings cannot live anywhere without soil. Hence, with no success, Rome was not built in a day. After reading the story, I learned to walk before I run. This is the end of the story. I'm going to leave. Thank you for your time.
16号萧晨杰请上台，17号请准备。
Hello everyone, I'm number 16. Do you have a favorite season? Well, my favorite season is summer because I just love eating ice cream. Well, this past summer, I tried something I never tried before. And I never will again. I tried beer. Let's try, I say beer! Come on, please! Come on, my teacher! But before you do, allow me to tell you my story. You see, when it's summertime and I enjoy some ice cream, my dad is usually drinking beer. You think a baby looks happy drinking a bottle of milk? You should see the smile on my dad's face when he's holding a bottle of beer. He'll sigh after taking a sip, with its bubbly, sparkly, bright yellow color. Could it be? I wonder. A spoon of ice cream? I just had to find out. I begged for a taste. No, was the answer. Beer's not good for kids. But at home one hot day, I finally got my chance. We were out of ice cream, but Dad brought out some ice cold beer. The bottle keeps open. I don't know why, but I just couldn't help myself. I sneaked around the table to grab a bottle. What do you think I'm doing? Roared my father. I beg, I pleaded, I pouted for just one easy wasted sip. Finally, he said, "Okay, but only a little taste." He poured me a teeny sip in a glass and gave it to me. I couldn't wait. I swallowed it all in one go. Yes, it was so terrible. I couldn't believe that something that looked so pretty could taste this bad. How can anyone drink this stuff? Dad laughed loudly. He said, "I knew you wouldn't like it, but you wouldn't stop trying. You wouldn't believe me that beer isn't for kids. Now you know why children shouldn't drink beer. It's poison. You wouldn't want to try even once. Believe me." Well, that's my story, and all you kids out there, remember, if a parent says something is not good for you, you better believe it.
17号林子源请上台 18号请准备。
Hello, I'm number 17. Today, I would like to tell you a story called Lazy Larry. There is my cousin who just finished junior high school, and he is the laziest person I know. He seldom does his homework and never lifts a finger around the house to help. He's even too lazy to flush the toilet after using it. Gross. He's so bad that I started calling him Lazy Larry. Lazy Larry had his senior high school entrance exam coming up, and do you think he spent his time studying? Not a chance. Lazy Larry played games on his cell phone. He read comic books and drew silly pictures in his textbooks. He chatted on FB and posted boring photos of himself on IG. That fool did everything he could to waste time and avoid studying. Larry, you better prepare for your exams, Edward, or you'll be sorry. Ha ha! Don't worry about me, replied Larry. I'm smart enough to do well without cramming uselessly like everyone else. All I could do was shake my head. This guy was going to have to learn the hard way. But then the most remarkable thing happened. Larry began studying, and he wasn't just pretending. He was really hitting the books right after school and all weekend too. Is Larry sick as his older brother? Did he sad? Did an alien enter his body or something? No, there's this girl my cousin began. It turns out a half girl in his class asked Larry to help her study English since she saw him reading English comic books all the time. She even told him she hoped he could get into Yelan Senior High because that's where she planned on going if she could get accepted to the girls' class. Can you believe it? I didn't even know a house nurse such as him liked girls. Well, Larry put aside his childish habits and gave it all he had in the final stretch. And miracles! He did well and got into Yelan Senior High School after all. Now I don't call him Lazy Larry anymore. I call him Lucky Larry. And if you ask me, I think that girl was an angel that appeared at just the right time to save my cousin Larry. Wouldn't you agree? That's my story of Lazy Larry. Thanks for listening.
18号游子，请上台。
Good morning, everyone. My name is Audrey. Today, I would like to talk about mouse deer and tiger. I wonder whether you have ever heard of a creature called mouse deer. Mouse deer has a little face of a mouse with a snout on the end of it, and that's body of a deer. And he lives in the forest of Malaysia and Indonesia. And there are many huge and frightening animals that would like to gobble him up, like crocodiles and tigers. But mouse deer is so clever and cunning, he always managed to get away. One day, that a mouse deer was resting in the forest, when out of nowhere jumped a huge tiger. Just what I won't eat for my lunch. The mouse deer did not want to be tiger's lunch. He looked around and saw a muddy puddle, and he stood in front of it and said, "Oh, tiger, I would love to be your lunch, but I'm doing a very important job. I am guarding the king's pudding." "The king's pudding?" said Tiger. "Oh yes," said Mouse deer. "It's smooth and creamy. It slips down rolled all the way into her tummy, with a slight hint of chocolate. Ooh, said Tiger, I love to taste the king's pudding. Oh no, said Mouse dear, you can't do that. That's why I'm guarding it. Nobody is allowed to taste the king's pudding. Ooh, said Tiger, just a teeny tiny taste. Nobody will ever know. Said Mouse dear, maybe, but I have to go away. Then, if you get caught, no one will blame me. Go on, be off with you, said Tiger. Mouse deer shot into the forest. When Tiger stuck out his long rough tongue into his delightful tasting, muddy puddle. It's disgusting. Now where is that mouse deer? The mouse deer is already far into the forest. Thank you for listening and have a nice day.
We have 5-minute break now. If you would like to restroom, the restroom is over there.
第一集开始比较专业性，最慢很多的都是手面考，
那好像是最慢的。跟他们说他们光明，
因为我们33个，然后18个，
他们都说18，因为他们刚刚已经18。
你看他们的描述都很接近，
对，都很接近，
抓得很准。
对，然后30分号，他说他需要
他需要一张桌子，32号。其实我们现场是没有准备道具，我们不帮学生准备道具的啊。这个是
哦，这个是4年级手臂啊。
因为我跟你讲，你去问一下，
叫他自己搬，他自己从那边搬过来，
因为我
就看不出来什么。
现场，如果我们这样对，因为我们又是我们的学生，又是我们自己班的话习惯。我跟你讲，你去问一下主任，其实主任才是说要不要帮他准备，因为其实我们当初说没有帮任何学生准备，对，你让他们过来处理一下。
他当时比赛的时候就有，
你请他过来好了，请他过来。因为我们就是我们帮学生准备任何道具，
他校内初选的时候就有
对啊，他如果是这样的话，除非你自己弄，
他自己搬，我觉得他可以在那边搬好，他自己弄过来，
自己搬，那你反正你开口说话，我们才开始啊。
对。绝对 yes。Human.
Yeah.
Used to live in Chicago, and we didn't need an umbrella. No umbrella when I came back. And when we went to the U.S., we had, like my husband and I, we had like 4 umbrellas, just in case. No need.
Were you given the visit? Or
No, it's just, if you live in Taiwan, you need the rice. There you go.
always. You were in Chicago?
I was here for 12 years.
12 years.
Too cold.
Wow.
Winter was cold.
Yeah. I've never been to Chicago. I've been to Illinois, but not Chicago. But I think it's very beautiful. Nice city.
Yeah.
Nice place.
But not now. They're probably the highest crime rate.
Oh,
Like almost every kid. Lots of shootings. It's terrible. Shootings all the time.
Yeah.
Because of the murder rates. Random shooting on the streets.
Yeah.
When I was there, it was pretty nice.
Yeah, I've heard it's pretty nice. Right aside cases.
New York used to have high crime rates.
Yeah, but now we don't. Yeah.
Which part did you also from?
I'm from Atlanta. So also high crime rates. But
In the
not
South.
not bad. Not so bad.
Great history.
好，2分钟到。看起来好好，那我就2021。相当于做了3天。
19号陈燕婷请上台，20号请准备。
Hello everyone. Today I want to tell you a story about the wishful sausage. A long time ago, there was a good man. He lived with his wife in a small town. Every day he went to work in the forest. One day he saw a huge tree. Wow, this tree is so big. If I chop it down, I will have a lot of money. Stop, please don't do that. Who is there? I'm a tree elf. This is my house. Please don't chop it down. Oh, I'm sorry. I won't chop it down. That's very kind of you. I will give you 3 wishes as a gift. Really? How wonderful! Thank you. The old man went home happily. Hey, honey, we have 3 wishes now. What do you want? We can wish for new clothes. Good. We can wish for lots of gold. Fine. We can wish for a palace. Okay. The woman drank and talked about the wish. The poor woodman was tired and hungry. Hey, when is dinner? Not yet. Let me think of my wish first. The old man was angry. I wish I had a big sausage. The big sausage fell onto a table. Oh no! You silly man! You have used up 1 wish already. She was so angry that she started to hit his husband. Ouch! That's hurt! I wish this sausage will come off your nose. Oh no, honey! Pull! They pulled and pulled, but they couldn't pull the sausage off. Use your left wish. Do it now. Okay, I wish this sausage would come off your nose. The sausage fell onto the table again. Oh, we have no wish now.
20号由碧阳请上台，21号请准备。
Once upon a time, in another life, I used to be a clever magician who worked on a cruise ship in the Caribbean. I performed many different tricks each night. The tourists and the crowds loved me. I was awesome. The crowds changed every day, so I did not come up with new tricks. Instead, I used the same tricks over and over. The captain of the ship had a pet parrot. He loved this parrot, and this parrot enjoyed watching my magic acts. He would sit and watch me carefully each night. Now, the parrot was quite an intelligent bird. Within a few days, the parrot figured out how all my tricks worked and began spilling the beans. Even though the crowd changed every night, the captain pet remained the same. That awful parrot would noisily screech and give away my tricks. Look, it's not the same pet, he screamed out. Then he crowed, where are all the cards in his neck ace of spades? I became terribly annoyed, but I cannot do anything about the parrot. For fear, the captain makes me walk to the planet. Things soon end like this, night after night, until, in a dark and stormy night, a terrible storm broke the ship apart and sank it. The parrot perched on a broken crate. Luckily, I survived too, and clung for dear life to the same floating crate. The parrot stared at me intently, which made me scream. Was I to be his dinner? The sun rolled in the sky as days went by, all the while being stared at menacingly by a stale raptor. Finally, I demanded from the parrot, what do you want from me? Why do you keep staring? The parrot gave me one last stare and spoke the following words. I give up. Where is the boat? The end. Thank you.
21号朱云珍请上台，22号请准备。
Hello everyone. Today I want to tell you a story about a kind of animals. That animal's skin is green, like my t-shirt. There was once a slimy green frog with a very big mouth. That frog drove everybody angry. He was always going up to others and shouted, "Who are you? What do you eat for breakfast?" And I am the big white-mouthed frog. One morning, he decided to find what was everybody else eat for breakfast. He hopped out of his frog pond and went straight to the zoo to begin to bothering other animals. First, he met the giraffe. "Who are you? What do you eat for breakfast?" The giraffe looked down. "I'm giraffe. Of course, I eat leaves for breakfast." Next, he went to visit the elephant. "Who are you? What do you eat for breakfast?" "Well, I'm elephant. Of course, I eat plants for breakfast." "Oh, I'm the big white-mouthed frog. I eat flies for breakfast." Then he went to visit crocodiles, and he used the unusual obnoxious voice and shouted, "Who are you? What do you eat for breakfast?" The crocodiles, with a slimy hungry in her eyes, the crocodile answered, "I'm a crocodile. Well, I just like to eat the big wide-mouthed frog. Have you seen any big wide-mouthed frog?" When the big wide-mouthed frog heard that, suddenly his big wide mouth shut up and got very, very small. He said with loud squeak, "Nope, I didn't see any creature is the big wide-mouthed frog. Hope you find one. I got to go now. Goodbye." The big wide-mouthed frog hopped all the way back as fast as he could. After this, he knows it's better to leave the big wide mouth shut. Thank you.
22号娱乐请上台，23号请准。
Hello everybody, my name is Up. I want to tell you a story. It is What the Ladybird Heard. Once upon a farm lived a duck in a pond, a woolly sheep, a hairy hog, a handsome horse, a dainty dog, a fine prize cow, and a ladybird. And the cow said moo, and quack said the duck. Neigh said the horse, oink said the hog, baa said the sheep, and wolf said the dog. And the ladybird said never a word. But the ladybird saw and the ladybird heard. She saw two men with a man, and she heard them whisper, "This is how we're gonna steal the fine prize cow. Open the gate in the dead of night, past the horse and then turn right, round the duck pond, past the hog, be careful not to wake up the dog, then left past the sheep, and straight ahead through the door to the prize cow's shed." The little spotty ladybird, who before said never a word, told the animals this is how two thieves are planning to steal the cow. "We can't let them steal the fine prize cow," all the animals said. Then the ladybird had a good idea, and she whispered it into each animal's ear. That night, the two bad men, Huff and Ned, opened the gate while the farmer slept and tiptoed into the farm they crept. Then the sheep said, "Neigh," with all her might, and then said, "That's the horse, turn right." Oink, said the horse, "There goes the hog." "Baa, baa," said the dog. "The sheep, we're nearly there," said Ed. Then the duck on the duck pond said, "Moo, moo, moo." "Two more steps to go," said Huff. And they both stepped into the duck pond. Splash! And the farmer woke and said, "Golly gosh!" He called the cops and they came. Neo, neo. The farmer and animals cheered. Yay! But the ladybird said never a word. Thank you, everybody. Have a nice day.
23号王彦君请上 请准备。
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today, I will tell you a story. The Big White Mouth Frog. There was a slimy green frog with a very big mouth. That frog drove everybody crazy. He was always going up to others and shouting, "Who are you?" "I'm the Big White Mouth Frog." One morning, he decided to find out what everybody else ate for breakfast. He hopped out of his pond, went straight to the zoo, and began to bother the animals. First, he met the giraffe. "Who are you? And what do you eat for breakfast?" The giraffe looked down. "I'm a giraffe, of course. I eat leaves for breakfast." The Big White Mouth Frog bellowed, "Well, I'm the Big White Mouth Frog. I eat flies for breakfast." Next, he visited the elephant. "Who are you? And what do you eat for breakfast?" "I'm an elephant, of course. I eat plants for breakfast." "Well, I'm the Big White Mouth Frog. I eat flies for breakfast." Next, he went to visit the crocodile and shouted in his usual way, "Who are you? And what do you eat for breakfast?" With a sly, hungry look in her eyes, the crocodile answered, "I'm a crocodile, of course, and I just love to eat Big White Mouth Frog. Have you seen any Big White Mouth Frog about?" When the Big White Mouth Frog heard that, suddenly his big white mouth closed up and got very, very small. Then he said with a squeak, I've never heard of a creature called a Big White Mouth Frog. Hope you find one. Sorry, I've got to go." The Big White Mouth Frog hopped all the way back his pond as fast as he could. And after that, he always remembered, sometimes it's better to keep your big white mouth shut. Thank you for your listening.
24号陈雨辰请上台，25号请准备。
等一下。
Hello everyone, my name is Chanel. Today I'm going to tell you a story called The Housekeeper. A single woman wants someone to help her with the household chores, so she decided to get the pet to help out. One day, the woman went to a local pet shop and asked the owner for an advice for a single animal. The owner suggested a dog, but the woman said, "Nah, dogs can do the dishes." The owner then suggested a cat, but the woman said, "Nah, cats can do the ironing." Finally, the owner suggested a centipede. "This is the perfect pet for you. It can do anything." Okay, the woman thought, I'll give it a try. So she bought it and took it home. Once home, she told the centipede to wash the dishes. The centipede looked over and there were piles and piles of dirty dishes that looked like they a month old. 5 minutes later, all the pots were washed, dried, and put away. Great, the woman thought. Now she told the centipede to do the dusting and vacuuming. 15 minutes later, the house was spotless. Wow, thought the woman. Now she wanted to get another idea. Go down to the corner and give me the evening paper. And off it went. 15 minutes later, and the centipede hadn't returned. 30 minutes later, and there's still no centipede. 45 minutes, and the woman was sick of waiting. She got up and went out for the centipede. When she opened the front door, there on the step was the centipede. Hey, what are you doing there? I sent you out for the paper 45 minutes ago, and now I saw you out here without the paper? What gives? Hold on a minute, said the centipede. I'm still putting on my boots. This is funny ending of the story. My name is Chanel. Thank you and have a nice day.
25号陈继纯请上台，26号请准备。
Hello, I'm number 35. I would like to share with you a story called Who Stepped in Dog Poo? I was rushing to school one morning when I felt that I stepped in something soft, but I had no time to check and see what it was. I sat down in my seat and took out my homework when suddenly smelled something peculiar. Other classmates smelled it too. I looked down with one foot over and then another. Yikes! There on the bottom of one shoe was a soft patty of poo. I couldn't believe my bad luck. I quickly got an idea. I told the teacher that I forgot to brush my teeth that morning and asked if I could go to that bathroom to brush them now. The teacher said, okay, so I grabbed my toothbrush, rushed to the bathroom, and took off that foul shoe. I put it in the sink and started to brush the bottom of that shoe like crazy with my toothbrush. Some of the poo was coming off, but just then, one of my classmates came into the bathroom. You're brushing your shoe, not your teeth, he asked in surprise. Gross! You have a dog on your shoe! Before I could say anything, he ran back to the classroom and told everyone. Ha ha ha! Gibson's the one who stepped in dog poo. I did not, I shouted. That's your stinky breath. For me. The teacher heard that and made me go stand outside the classroom. Then, to make things worse, the girl in the class next door that I liked walked by. Oh, please, don't let her smell the poo on my shoe. She smiled at me at first, but then a strange look came over her face. Oh, how stinky! And she quickly fled. Oh, my poor heart. That dog made me that poo. I just want her to die. So, everyone, if you take your dog for a walk, please come on after it. Otherwise, you could ruin someone's day and maybe even your love life. That's my story. Thank you.
Hello, I am number 26. Today, I would like to tell you a story called Show and Tell. Nikki used to have show and tell once a week in the first grade. Students could bring something to school to show and tell their classmates about. Nikki really liked show and tell and looked forward to every week. He brought his stamp collection. Cool, his classmates said, because he has stamps from so many countries. Then he took his coin collection. Wow, everyone said, so many coins found all over the world. In the following weeks, he showed his football card collection, his comic books, and his Star Wars action figures. They were all good, but then suddenly, Nicky ran out of things to share. What do I take to show and tell this week? He asked himself. He thought and thought. Suddenly, he had an idea. This is going to be great, he thought. On the day of show and tell, Nicky knew what he was going to show in the big set and couldn't wait. A girl before him showed her Barbie. Then a boy showed his mother airplane. So what? Nicky had something much better. Suddenly, it was his turn. He went to the front of the class, opened his sack, pulled out what he brought, and it's the head of a horse! Someone shouted. Oh my God! Screamed another. Let's get all out of here! Yelled the girl with the Barbie. The whole class ran for the door, trying to get as far away from the horse's skull as they could. Stop! Called the teacher. The class forced. Everyone sit back now. The class slowly obeyed. Nicky, the teacher said crossly, is that horse's skull real? Nicky gulped. Maybe a teacher will call his mother again. Yes, Miss Lee, he replied. I found it behind my house. The teacher picked up the white skull and peered at it carefully. Then a smile crossed her face. How very interesting. You can open Joe and see all of his teeth. You say, Nicky. Come on, close class and see, called out the teacher. Cool, this is the coolest thing ever, he heard someone say. You should have seen the big grin on Nicky's face. I can't wait to hear what they say next week when I bring the rest of a horse, thought Nicky to himself. The end. Thank you.
27号林彦祖请上台，28号请准备。
Good morning, everyone. My name is Judy. Today, I would like to tell you a story. My story is The Dog, the Rooster, and the Fox. Once upon a time, a rooster and a dog were good friends. They not only play but also travel together. One night, when they tried to find a place to stay, they saw a big tree and there was a hole under the tree. It's safer for you to step up there and I'll sleep in this hole to protect you, the dog said. The next morning, the rooster crowed as usual. Cock-a-doodle-doo! The fox heard this and planned to eat the rooster. Thus, he came to the rooster and said, Your voice is so beautiful. May I ask you to come down and sing for me? No problem. I would love to. But could you wake up my friend down there for me? The rooster said. The fox didn't know his friend was a dog, so he went to wake him up. As the dog woke up, he yelled, What are you doing here? Are you up to something? The fox was shocked and ran away quickly. Seeing that, the rooster laughed out loud. What did I learn from the story? I think the rooster is very smart. When he got into a big trouble, he stayed calm and solved the problem easily. Once we are in danger, don't panic. We have to keep calm and think it over. Then we might come up with some good ideas to face the problem, and we could also find a solution to overcome the difficulties smoothly. This is the end of my story. Thank you for listening.
Hello, I would like to tell you a story about my English teacher who played baseball. When he was 9 years old, they called him a strikeout king because he never even hit a ball once. and his mother would do everything she liked crazy for him. He sat at the bed and she yelled real loud, "Hit the ball, Nicky!" Sweet and miss, strike and power yells, and his mother will louder and louder with each pitch. Air ball, Nicky! Strike 2! Strike 3! Nicky walked in the back to the goal with his head sore. But his mom did not let it. "That's okay, Nicky. You'll get him next time." Mel seemed embarrassed. Not only did Alice say his strikeout game after game, but his mom cheered so loudly only made it worse. The teammates mimicked his mom. "Way to go, Nicky! Yell the ball hard!" The final game of the season, Nicky had usual having hit the ball at the bottom of last inning. With the score time bases loaded, it was Nicky at the bat. "Oh no, Nicky at the bat! We're down 4!" And his mother showed enormous to really short sport. It was Nicky at the plate. "Cling, cling, cling, my bell! Come on, someone! Hit that ball! The ball can't strike!" Nicky put back hard. "Cling, cling, cling, my bell! Strike!" It was Nicky's last pitch. Everyone beat the limb. "Nicky! Let's win!" The pitcher threw. The ball came rifle. Nicky struck it. Ow! The ball hit right there. Intentional hit. We got to walk. No lamb to first man running on the third game home. They won the game. Nicky was a hero, and he still had them doing the ball. The ball had hit him. Can you believe it? Well, that's my story. Thank you.
29号王佑和请上台，30号请准备。
Hello everyone, my name is Yoher. Today I'm going to tell you a story. It is an ancient Greek mythology about the seasons. It is called Demeter and her daughter Persephone. Everyone knows Zeus. He was the king of all the gods with the greatest power. Zeus had 2 brothers and 3 sisters. One of his sisters was Demeter, as the goddess of the harvest. Demeter was responsible for the growth of all crops, flowers, and trees on earth. Thanks to her, people didn't starve to death. Demeter had a daughter named Persephone. She loved Persephone more than anything in the world. Once Persephone smiled up at her mother, Demeter had full of happiness, and everything grew high and healthy. However, Demeter did not know a terrible promise made by Zeus. Zeus had promised the king of the underworld, Hades, to marry Persephone as his wife when she grew up. One day, Persephone was in the forest picking flowers. Suddenly, Hades burst out of the ground, grabbed her and dragged her to the underworld. Demeter heard Persephone scream far away, but it was too late to save her. Persephone disappeared into the earth. Demeter was so heartbroken that she refused to let any plant grow until she could see her daughter again. Since then, humans and animals loved food, and all living things began to die. Zeus saw the damage that Demeter was causing. He sent a messenger to make a deal with Hades. Hades had no choice but to obey before Persephone was released. Hades convinced her to eat some pomegranate seeds. Persephone did not know that by eating those seeds, she would have to return to the underworld 6 months later. When Demeter saw Persephone, she was extremely happy. Plants started to grow again as they did in spring and summer. But when the time came for Persephone to return to the underworld, Demeter's heart filled with sorrow again. During those periods, nothing grew, and then winter came over. To the ancient Greek, that was the reason for 4 seasons: spring, summer, autumn, and winter. My story is over. Thank you for listening.
30号王灵芝请上台，31号请准备。
Good morning, everyone. My name is Hebe. Today, I will tell you a story. Don't worry. My grandma was worried. I'm having problems with mine, she said. They keep me awake at night and eat all my trees. Don't worry, I said. I can get rid of them. I got grandma some cats. Mice don't like cats. Cats eat mice. The problem was that the cats got rid of the mice, but grandma didn't like the cats. You will have to get rid of these cats, screamed grandma. They make me sneeze. Achoo! Don't worry, I said. I can do that. I got grandma some dogs. Cats don't like dogs. Dogs chase cats. The problem was solved. The dogs got rid of the cats, but grandma didn't like the dogs. You'll have to get rid of the dogs, screamed grandma. They put mud everywhere. Don't worry, I said. I can make the dogs go. I got grandma's goats. Dogs don't like goats. Goats, but dog wins their heart. The problem was solved. The goats got rid of the dogs, but grandma didn't like the dogs. You'll have to get rid of the dogs, screamed grandma. They're eating my furniture. Don't worry, I said. I can make the goats out of your house. I got grandma some tigers. Goats don't like tigers. Tigers eat goats. The problem was solved. The tigers got rid of the goats, but grandma didn't like the tigers. You will have to get rid of the tiger, screamed grandma. They're trying to eat me. Don't worry, I said. I can save you from the tigers. I got grandma some elephants. Tigers don't like elephants. Elephants jump on tigers. The problem was solved. The elephants get rid of the tigers, but grandma didn't like the elephants. You will have to get rid of these elephants, grandma yelled. Don't worry, I said. I can scare the elephants away. I got grandma's mice. Elephants don't like mice. Mice frighten elephants. The problem was solved. Grandma looked at the mice. I can get rid of the mice, I said. Don't worry, said grandma. I think the mice are very nice. Thank you for listening.
31号林思妍请上台，32号请准备。
Good morning, everyone. My name is Doris. Today, I would like to tell you a story about Sebastian's new sister. Sebastian had a new sister. Her name was Ruby. Go then play with Ruby, said Dad. Sebastian looked at Ruby. No, said Sebastian. She can't play. Yes, she can, said Dad. So, Sebastian and Ruby went outside. We can play hide and seek, said Sebastian. Play, said Ruby. Oh, brother, said Sebastian. No, sister, said Ruby. Sebastian rolled his eyes. Yes, he said. Okay, you can hide and I will seek. Seek, said Ruby. Sebastian covered his eyes and counted to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sebastian opened his eyes. Ruby was still there. No, said Sebastian. When I cover my eyes, you have to hide. Hide, said Ruby. Let's try it again, said Sebastian. He covered his eyes and counted to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ruby covered her eyes and counted to 10.
I'm trying to play with Luby. Where is Luby? Asked Isabella. Oh no! Cried Spotty. She's gone! Sebastian and Isabella looked in the sand pit. They looked in the garden. They looked in the shade. But they couldn't find her anywhere. Then they looked behind the apple tree. Ruby was there. Hi, said Ruby with a big smile. You don't know how to play hide and seek, said Spotty. You were hiding. Let's play it again. And so they did. Thank you for listening. Have a nice day.
32号尤金请上台，33号请准备。
For the team. Look at my helmet, my armor, and my biceps. Am I not strong? My name is Spartacus, a gladiator from the Roman Republic. But do you know gladiators are actually just humble and poor slaves? We are usually captive, taken by Roman legions or enslaved criminals. Our job is to fight our fellow gladiators in an arena violently to entertain audiences from the Roman Republic and Roman Empire. We train our fighting skills in gladiator sports. On a positive side, if we win in an arena, not only we gain honor and reputation, but also our fortune sometimes. However, no matter how much applause we earn from the arena, we are slaves after all. We fight for a second chance to regain our freedom. But most of us never come back from a bloody arena. So I led around 70 gladiators and slaves to escape from our training school. We started an uprising, gathered more than 120,000 slaves, and defeated Roman legions for many times. This revolution is the largest slave rebellion in the Roman history, and is named after me as the War of Spartacus. Philosophers call this rebellion as just wars, and I am highly esteemed for leading a rebellion against oppressive treatment. Do you hear someone calling my name? I think I'm being summoned for my next fight. But before I leave, I would like to give you my last advice. Whenever you face unjust treatment, you should voice out with no fear. I hope that's a takeaway message for you from my story. Now I really have to go. My fellow gladiators are waiting for me. Take care, my friends. Bye.
33号李慧君请上台。
Hello, I am number 33. Today, I'd like to tell you my story called Who Cut the Cheese? I don't know about you, but I just love sweet potato. How tasty it is. Sometimes when I eat it, I think I'm in heaven. But one morning, because of sweet potato, I thought I was going to die of embarrassment. I was rushing out the door to school when my grandma pushed some sweet potato in my hand. Eat this now, it's warm. It will taste better, she said. Oh boy, sweet potato, my favorite. I quickly gobbled it down. Yummy! Oh, but in my joy, I forgot what sweet potato does to me. With the minutes of sitting down for my first class, a sound erupted from me. What's that sound? Someone asked. My classmates to the right and left both looked at me. Not again! Who cut the cheese? I swallowed hard, but I couldn't hold it back. It was definitely coming from my seat. Kids were laughing now. Oh, Pooh, how smelly! Austin cut the cheese, someone said. It's not me, I stammered. It's the sweet potato. Ha ha ha! The whole class howled, and the boy on my right fell off his chair. The sweet potato cut the cheese, he shouted. I slumped down in my chair and wanted to disappear. Austin, the teacher said with a smile, why don't you go to the bathroom? I answered, that darn sweet potato, and cursed under my breath as I hurried to the bathroom. I felt better after emptying my bowels. I had no choice but to go back and face my classmates. When I sat down, the cute girl who sat in front of me turned around and said, I never knew you were so funny. I just love sweet potato. I love it too. What? Oh, I love sweet potato too. Oh man, what an embarrassing morning. That's my story of who cut the cheese. Thank you.
Sorry, judges, you have 10 to 20 minutes to come up with top 5. And we need one judge, one of you to stand on stage to make comments. If you can, yeah. So 10 minutes, 10 to 20 minutes from now. Sorry, judges. We have number 21, 23, and 27. They are not within 2 minutes or over 3 minutes, so there might be 5 points minus.
What are the numbers again?
21, 23, and 27.
21, 23, 27. So
yeah,
3 of them.
Yeah, only 3. We have 5 points deduction from the total. 23, I think. 20.
Yeah, I had 21.
Minus 3 minutes, 1 second.
怎样？
他们觉得23没有，没有没有超过18。
23，对，他们觉得23，对，因为我是听到他的声音结束之后按下去的。对，那因为上面都有计时器，上面都会显示，而且公播出去是33分01秒。对，就是我们公播出去的时候是3分01秒。会看到个什么？
Once it's being broadcast, you should just follow the record.